Most humans have an abiding love for their quiet and purring cats. And whether they're tabbies or exotic Siamese, humans love to spoil and take care of them. But sometimes, spoiling can go too far, and you end up with obese monstrosities that barely resemble cats and look more like giant balloons with pointy ears about to fly off into the sunset. These are the 5 most obese cats of all time. Who doesn't like sprinkles on their cake? Well, some cats even like them. A little too much even. Sprinkles the fat cat has been nominated for the award of America's Fattest Cat. A dubious honor to be sure, but one that unfortunately has to be given to Sprinkles at her greatest weight, which was a mind-boggling 32 pounds. Vets claim she was the fattest cat they had ever seen, which should not surprise anyone. Luckily for her, she's undergoing weight loss therapy and treatment for her eating issues. Sassy was a ridiculously fat cat from the great country of Canada who took his food way too seriously. So much so that the internet dubbed him the less than nice name Munchkin the Monster Cat. He probably suffered from some kind of hormonal imbalance since no one knew why or how he got so big. But big he was. At a whopping 40 pounds, he was one fat feline. Sadly, this massive weight took its toll on him, and he passed away several years back. The troubled story of Mikesh, the obese cat from Germany, began when his owner fed him more than 4 pounds of mincemeat every day, probably without much thought for the long-term consequences. But there were indeed consequences, as at his greatest weight, Mikesh ballooned up to an incredible 41 pounds. He was taken away from his owner for alleged animal abuse and relocated. Supposedly, though, Mikesh the cat missed his original owner so much he went on a hunger strike. But it's more likely he just missed the high-quality minced meat he was getting every day. No one really knows the real name of this legendary cat, who over time became known as the Tub Cat. One thing is for sure though, he was really, really fat. Many people doubted the veracity of the claims made about his weight, and even his picture, but the truth is he really was a veritable feline monstrosity, riddled with health problems, including but not limited to diabetes, and weighing a staggering 43 pounds, the infamous Tub Cat met his fate at the not-so-ripe age of 13, which is a little young by cat standards, and this probably had something to do with him not watching his waistline. A true giant of a cat hailing from Russia, it might seem mysterious as to how a cat could ever get so big, but when her owners tell you that a healthy cat diet includes lots of sour cream and dairy products, you have a better appreciation for how the cat got so obese. Weighing more than 50 pounds, this cat was a true giant. If by giant, you mean huge puffball of immobile fur. No one really knows what happened to her, but given her weight, she is likely in cat heaven, or hell, right now. For more top lists just like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out our other lists. And thanks for watching, and thanks for learning.